today.
We're going to do Double Dragon today. Quick note on this. It's weird. This is one of those original games that I had as a kid. I imagine a lot of kids who grew up back when Nintendo was out, Double Dragon was a big thing. It was kind of like Mario. And so I did have it. This is my original copy. And funny enough, just like most kids, I'm sure, I got my ass handed to me when I was a kid trying to play this game. Of course, I was only probably 7 or 8 when I got this game. So yeah, I kicked my ass. So it's one of those. I've always had a I don't know, a bit of a mental block about it, as though I mean, I know it's a difficult game. It's not like super hard, but I think it can be classified as difficult. So, but at the same time, I just never went back and replayed it. Now, part 2, I played a lot. Had it as a kid as well. I think it's a much more balanced game. It's more fun. Double Dragon 1 definitely has some things that make it harder than the rest. And in Double Dragon 3, it's almost like they went back to the style of Double Dragon 1 but made it even worse. Interesting thing to note about Double Dragon, and I could be wrong, I didn't read a game facts, this is just what I've observed. There's no way to get an extra life. You get 2 lives and that's it. It doesn't matter about points or anything, and I play this game a lot and I've never gotten one, so unless they're hidden somewhere, there are none. There's a time limit, which is also kind of a pain in the ass. And the special move system is the hearts down there below your power, or your energy rather, sorry, and you have to unlock those. So it's definitely unique in that. Like, I think in number 2 I think you could use just about all your moves straight out the box. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but I will say they definitely put some time into it, because you don't get all your moves until almost about the last level. So it's pretty well balanced. And of course, everybody remembers this from The Wizard, I'm sure. I gotta go back and watch that movie because I don't remember what they were freaking out about. The arcade is definitely a lot different than than this version. I remember playing that as a kid as well. It was definitely a lot better graphical wise and stuff, and a little bit harder than this is, but still, it's still a good game. Just a quick thing to note here too. I think the speed record on this is somewhere around 11 minutes and 30 seconds. This run goes for about 17, I think. 17 and a half, maybe like 17, 15. So, you know, I didn't get anything really great on it, but hopefully, you know, if you just want to try to beat this game or want to try to get into it, some of this stuff will help. I missed a lot of the early ways to save time, but I think I did better in the end, like on the couple last levels as far as saving some time. So, like right there, before you're supposed to pick up the dynamites and throw them at him and kick the guy off the ledge and take his dynamite, and then you could just like walk through and save yourself maybe like 10-15 seconds, but I messed that up. It's weird too, for what it is. The missions are very strange. Like, you know, we just finished the first mission, which was no more than that, like maybe 2 minutes. Okay, there's nothing difficult. Then you go into mission 2, then there's mission 3 and mission 4, and that's all the missions. Mission 3 and mission 4 have multiple parts in them, which is crazy. I don't know why they just didn't do it like mission 5, mission 6. I don't understand it, but I mean, they had opportunities to do it. I don't know why they didn't do it. But yeah, it's kind of weird the way they did the missions in this. Because it's pretty easy to get through mission 1 and 2. Mission 3 and 4, that's a whole nother story. Alright, secret for this guy, I might get it, I don't know. Anyways, I think it's when he throws a punch, you have to be like right next to him, and you can move him left or right. You just basically have to commit to one direction and not stop. If you stop at all, he will stop as well. And then you can get him over that right edge, and you can kick him off. It doesn't look like I got it on this one, so... It's just as easy to beat him up too, but if you want something quicker, that's the way. As soon as he comes out the door, get on his left side and make him go right, and then you just hit him once or jump kick him and he'll fall off. So see, that's the first 2 missions. There's nothing too complicated to that at all. 3rd and 4th, like I said, is a lot longer. I mean, we've only been playing this game for maybe 4.5 minutes. We're already through the first 2 levels. Let's see, I don't know if there's too much to say about this. Right there, getting that 4th heart, you can do probably the most valuable move in the whole game, at least to me. That is doing the, I don't know, like that thing right there, whatever you're doing, smashing his head and throwing him. That throw is the, I mean, this is cool because it takes more energy, but that throw is the biggest thing you will use the whole game, because there's a lot of pits and stuff in this game, and it's really easy to get these guys close to him and then just throw them off rather than trying to beat them up. For instance, like these purple guys, I think they take, even with that move, 3 to 4 of those before they die. So, I mean, imagine if you were on a ledge, you could just throw them off. It's a lot easier. And something to note too, very important if you're going to try to get through this game, is to... Now, I don't want to say this necessarily because I don't know for 100% certain, but I will say, in what I've seen and how I've played, the only way to go, the only attack to use in this game is the punch. Or not the punch, sorry, the kick. I said don't use the punch is what I meant to say. The punch's distance allows you to take a lot more hits from the enemies, and I don't see any value in doing the punch at all. Maybe you can like close it with an uppercut or something, but other than that, it's just a waste of time. The kick has a much longer distance, or range rather, and it's a lot more effective against most of these enemies. I mean, if you go, I mean, and that's what's kind of funny. I mean, as a kid, I mean, punching and kicking, I would rather punch people, but it's not as effective, and that's probably why you will take a lot of damage taking out these guys if you're just going to punch them. So yeah, always use the kick. But anyways, what I was trying to say was too, every enemy has its own little quirk about taking them out with a kick. Some of them you want to be like right at the very, very edge. Some of them you want to be like really close to and kick them. So it's important to know these. Like for instance, these guys. This is a very tough section of the game. Okay. The key to these guys would be, well, there's 2 ways to kill them. Okay, or at least kill them fast. You can go from a distance and kick him, but you have to be like your toe has to like hit him, so you got to time that out perfectly. Otherwise, he'll hit you a couple times. Or you can do what I think I'm about to see. If you get really, really close, basically, where it's almost like you're so close that he can't hit you, and as soon as they get up, you just start beating him up. It works perfect. I think I'm gonna do it. I just did one. There's the second one. So just do it right there, and maybe even as you're punching, you know, move towards him like one little step. That way to keep him, because he'll try to back up a little bit and hit you, and that way it covers you on that. And I mean, that's the best strategy to use on those. Of course, when you have 2 of them, it's a little tough. Sometimes you're lucky and you can get them both side by side. But either way, that's the fastest way to get through them. Because doing, like, the jump kick is effective as well, but it takes forever because the jump kick is weak as shit. The jump kick basically is there to buy you some time. I wouldn't use it to beat anybody up. And also, too, as many people I'm sure has mentioned before me, the fucking jump kicks are a nightmare in this, especially for platforming, because it's the only way to do it. And I don't know why they decided to put platforming in this game. I have no idea, because it's not designed for it at all. I mean, I get nervous doing the jump kick because it's not an effective way to move around, and some of these platform jumps are a little tricky. So, like these guys again, they're you want to hit them. The only way I know of to really kill them is to get, you know, like kind of hit them, do a kick where you hit them basically with your toe, and that will catch them. Otherwise, you get too close in, they'll hit you. These guys, it's kind of like, it's more about the timing. You can kind of hit them really anywhere. See, I messed that up. I should have picked up that dynamite and threw it at him. See, I tried to do it there, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like hit or miss for me with that dynamite shit. Yeah, if you're lucky, these I don't know, blue guys, or I don't know whatever you want to call them. If you do that knee kick on them, they're pretty much like, you pretty much will take them out. This is hit or miss. These rocks are pretty random. Sometimes they'll come down and they'll bounce. Sometimes they won't. Just to be safe, you probably want to get to this end section with as much energy as you can, because you got to fight 2 more of these green Hulk bastards. So, but they're the same as the other ones of the different colors, but they can be difficult to do. There is another trick I've seen or that I've actually done as well, where you can force them all the way to the left and then hit them, and then they'll glitch through that left wall and fall in that pit, so you don't have to waste the time beating them up here. I don't think it's very, for me, I've never seen it be real reliable, so I don't know, try it at your own risk. But I mean, if you know how to take these guys out, it's just easy to do this. Again, unless you're trying to do a speed run. What's nice too is every time you go through some of those, or I think every time you go through those doors like that, it resets your energy. So this game isn't like super brutal. Yeah, jump your way down through all that crap. Don't, because if you went up there, you'd have to kill all these guys. It would take forever. So just get on this side and throw these bitches off. And so we just leveled up again. I'm not sure which one that was. I think the last one you get is it's either the jump kick or, yeah, it's the jump kick, because there's another one I think before that where you can get on top of the enemy as he's down and beat him. See, that was mission 3. That was a pretty tough mission. Now we're on mission 4. This is the toughest of them all. This is shit right here. This is absolute garbage. This place right here with these walls, I've seen people say, oh, you can do this, you can do that, it times out in this, but I've never seen a consistent pattern, so I don't think it exists. So it's just kind of, I meof there may be a couple different patterns, but I don't think any of them can just be timed out where you can watch it to get through them. So it's bullshit. You just kind of have to go with your gut on that. I mean, I've gone through just that first section before and gotten killed right there, because you never know what the hell's gonna happen. These guys use that ledge, throw them off. Otherwise, they take a lot of damage to beat, and who's got time for that shit? Especially if you get hit a couple times in that other area. I mean, you're gonna need as much energy as you can, so don't fuck around with these guys. I should have thrown them off, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's another platform jump. This area coming up here you can skip. I would advise it. Why waste your time fighting this guy? It's a waste of time. Just go straight up and he won't even bother coming after you. You can go through the door here. I don't know if it matters which one you go through. I always go through the right one. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. These guys are pretty easy. Better to get on the right side and throw them off, but sometimes you can't make it over there. As long as you hit him in the head with your knee there, you're pretty much guaranteed to kill him. As you can see, I got dangerously close to dying right there. This section you can kind of skip through, kind of watch the way I do it here. Hit that guy once, get him out of the way. Go up, hit this guy if he comes out, jump across right there to that platform, and then you kind of want to immediately jump on that one, because if you kind of slow, you'll have to wait on that one to go up and down again. Now sometimes there's a guy that appears right here, and sometimes there isn't. Looks like we got lucky. Did you see? I mistimed that. I should have jumped onto that thing. Let's see. Yeah, usually no one up here that I know of or that I've ever seen. Again, if you time this all out right, you can pretty much ride these. You can get them as soon as you come up the ladder. You can jump on them and ride it up. Otherwise, you'll have to wait like I just did. Again, this is where the platforming really comes into. Really, like, you have to have it down, because if obviously you fall off there and you lose a life, and that's the dumb place to lose a life right there. These guys are just like they are in the beginning. Just do the knee kick and take them out. This is right here. This is the last section. This is where the blitzkrieg of enemies comes. You pretty much play every bad guy style that they had in the whole game, and then you play, I don't know who it is, some guy with a machine gun, and then you play Billy or Jimmy, one of the two, Billy or Jimmy, I don't know. So try not to lose a life to them. You're going to need as much as you can. Alright, they're all going to come out of the center door at the top here. My suggestion is, since a lot of these guys on their first runs, they have one hit and they'll go down. Like right here, if you can get them stuck in this damage here, that damage area right there, that's the best for them, because I mean, look, I just took a lot of their energy away before they could even inflict damage. Once they get apart, that's where it can become a problem, because you can be beating up one and the other one come up behind you. Don't waste any energy that you need to on this, guys. I mean, there's plenty more you gotta face, so. This should be it. Yeah, there's that jump kick. Alright, watch these guys too. They have a knife, and I'm sure if you realize by now, if you played this game, the knife can take like half your energy away, so these guys are kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know if there's anything I can say about these. I mean, you probably play them enough. Beginning a couple levels, you figure it out. Here comes the chicks with the lassos or the whips or whatever the fuck they have. I don't know. They're pretty easy. Next is the other style of guys that try to do jump kicks a lot. Just be careful. Sometimes when they get up, if you're waiting for them to get up there and hit them again, they will automatically jump kick you. Here's the guy with the fucking machine gun. He is a pain in the ass. Here's what I would suggest with him. It's all about the timing when he gets up. And you don't have to necessarily get so far away that you hit him right with your toe. You kind of want to be like halfway. It's all about timing when he gets up to catch him on this. You can also come from him like from above or below. Just make sure you're close to him and kick him. This guy, a little bit different. You want to kick him, like I said, with the tip of your foot. That is the key to get him. Now, if you want to kill him faster, you can do things like the elbow smash, or the I've seen somebody else do something. I just would rather do this. It's more consistent. See, I just messed it up. I was too close and he got me. So barely kicking him is the key, and you gotta be careful too, because he'll do like jump kicks and shit. So you see right there. He takes a lot of these fucking hits too. So I mean, at first when I first beat him, I was like, I wonder if this is even hurting him, because I was having to hit him so many fucking times. But just be persistent on this, and you'll get him. As you can probably tell, I'm getting dangerously close to dying right here. There's a lot of people you got to go through, so it's very nerve-wracking playing this, because I was like, man, I kind of wanted to do this without dying. So as you see, I got no life. I'm one hit and I'm dead. Luckily, he was too. So there you go. There's the end. Don't know what else to say. I'm happy that I have Double Dragon behind me now. I'll probably go and do Double Dragon 2. I really enjoyed that game as a kid. That was a really fun game. Double Dragon 3, for the purposes of the show, I have a feeling I'm going to have to do it. I'm not looking forward to it, because I've heard it's very, very tough, and oh boy. So, but anyways, there you go. There's a no death run Double Dragon. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit watching that. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and if you have any games you want me to do, just let me know, and I'll try to get them done.